Right, so what's up, yo? It's me, it's your boy Donland Primo. I know this is very different from what I usually upload, but I just felt so strongly about what happened today that I had to just sit down here, turn on the camera, and just make a video out of it. As you may or may not have noticed, I'm all debonair up here. I'm looking all dapper and swagged out, more than I usually am. But the reason for this is because of the film Oppenheimer. Now, I just came back from, I believe this is the first showing in my city, at least, the first showing. And we watched it in full, crispy 70mm IMAX. It was wonderful. Now, when I say this, you may be surprised because of all the hype that's surrounding Oppenheimer right now. It was a shit show. Now, that's not me saying that the film itself was bad, nor was it good. Matter of fact, we just didn't see the film. So what happened was we walked into the theater and we picked up our neat little, what is this, film cells here. Each individual cell here has a frame of the movie in it. After we picked that up, we went right into the movie and we just waited, right? And as more and more people came in, me and my boy Aiden were just sitting there in anticipation, just giddy with excitement. And so the movie started. Boom, the entirety of the theater shook, full surround sound. We were feeling the bass. I think I saw somewhere online too that this showing of the film was designed to be felt. So if it exploded on screen, you would literally feel the explosion on your own body. Honestly, they were so detailed about feeling this movie, I wouldn't be surprised if I actually got radiation poisoning after walking out of that film. Unfortunately though, tragedy struck. I'd say in the first 15 seconds, it was just cinematic bliss. I can't go into the specifics of it because I feel like that's spoiler territory, but immediately afterwards, it just went downhill. All of a sudden, the audio just cut out. I have a clip of it right here. This is not in the start of the movie. I'm not going to show you guys the actual picture of it. I'm just going to let the audio play so that you could hear what I'm talking about.
They think that socialism is a bigger threat than fascism. Not for long. Look at what they're not.
Oh, that's tough.
Distracted. What are you working?
So then, yeah, after that first minute or so, this just kept happening repeatedly. The delays got even worse. It was going up from, it went to like 1 second, then 2 seconds, then 3 seconds, and then it kept cutting out, kept cutting out, kept cutting out. At some point, the entire theater just realized there was no saving this. And me and Aiden, we were kind of holding out hope that this would eventually correct itself. Spoiler alert, it didn't. But I want to make this clear though, I'm not bashing the theater at all. I believe this is the first time they've used like a film projector in a couple years. And also it was relatively last minute for them to set this thing up. I believe they only had like a couple of days to get this whole thing set up instead of like a full week or even more to fully get everything ready. So I don't blame them for it. It was just a series of unfortunate events that ultimately led to the managers and the poor workers having to deal with a bunch of like dissatisfied and grumpy customers. It was a shit show for everybody. But it's not all doom and gloom though. There was one funny moment that happened before we left. So the managers walk into the theater and they were announcing to us that like, yeah, we can't solve this today, guys. I'm so sorry. You guys can go up to the front to get your tickets refunded. And while they were doing the announcement, the film was still playing, right? And it got to this point where, oh God, can I say, is this spoiler? Oh my God, no, this is spoiler. Okay, never mind. No. I want to give you this warning right now. Spoiler alert, big spoiler alert. I'll give you like 5 seconds to click off the video right now. Okay, if you stay or if you weren't paying attention to my spoiler warning and you get spoiled, that's tough, buddy. While they were doing this announcement, the movie was still playing. And it got to this point where Cillian Murphy was oh my gosh, I forgot her name. I forgot the actress's name. I'll put it up on the screen right now. I'm so sorry that I forgot your name. And while they were doing their announcement, Cillian Murphy was just dicking down this woman like there was no tomorrow on the screen. After they finished their whole spiel, one guy just piped up. He's like, wait guys, just give me a sec. Give me a sec. This is a good part. The guy was like, okay, wait, just give me a sec here. I'm almost done. All right? Oh, just give me a couple more seconds. I mean, obviously, I'm just exaggerating that part. It would be a completely different movie-going experience if we were allowed to jerk off. I mean, my goodness. I wouldn't be complaining though, I'm just saying, you know. But yeah, afterwards we joined the long line of disgruntled customers who just wanted to get a refund. I am just cheesed that I'll never get to see like the parts of the movie where like these frames are at. No, but in all seriousness though, those first 15 seconds was just pure bliss. The immersion was like no other. I truly felt like I was put in the shoes of the main character. I felt like Oppenheimer was coming inside me. And honestly, that's just great filmmaking there by Nolan. And of course, the visuals were stunning, especially if you're like me and you went to watch the 70mm film version of it. The screen just felt alive, and it was like Cillian Murphy was coming on me. So while I'm sad that I didn't get the movie-going experience that I was promised, I also saw that it would have 100% lived up to the hype had there been no technical issues like what happened tonight. I also heard too that other theaters were having problems of their own. Some of them, the lenses on the projector just was not working for some reason. So clearly this is not an isolated incident. It's definitely the fact that they went from digital to film projectors definitely played a role in it. They must have had to relearn how to set this whole thing up. It also doesn't help that they clearly didn't have enough time to set everything up. So I feel like it was just out of everybody's hands. I can say one thing though, the staff handled everything wonderfully, and I hope that the next batch of people can have a better movie-going experience than I did. But anyways, yeah, that's it for today's video. Go check out Oppenheimer, and I'll see you guys in the actual upload for this month, or probably in August. I'm not sure. This is probably going to be delayed with my schedule, but watch out for the next video.